Huh.
Hello there. Tonight's shave is a gift. And there's a bit of a story behind it, but what it is, uh, primo tenore. I believe that's close to how you pronounce it. I'm not Italian, so I can't get the inflection or anything like that. But primo on the shave nook piffed this to me. And he first contacted Johnny Petrie, and he asked Johnny if he wanted it. And Johnny said, well, I've already got some of that, but I know somebody that would love to have it. And so Primo obliged Johnny, and he sent me this. Now, there's a bit of drama behind this. But Primo sent this off, and they found out later when they started checking the tracking number that the U.S. Postal Service gave them the wrong tracking number for this item. And this item took quite a while to get to me. We thought that it was lost. And it was a mystery piff. I didn't know what it was. And Johnny said, well, it's been a while. Here's hoping, that the U.S. Postal Service will get it in gear. He said, I'll tell you what it is. He said it's a partial brain bowl of Martin de Condra. Wonderful. Just lovely. And when he told me that, I went, no, no, I didn't quite go that far. But I was like, yeah, wonderful. I love the soap, and I'm really blown away that he sent this much Martin de Condra to me. Anyway, I don't know for sure what happened, but I think what happened, a block over, there's an address that has the same prefix number as my address. And my mailman gives me their mail all the time. And he's given them my mail before, and they've drove it out to me. So if I put their mail back in my mailbox and write on, incorrect address or whatever, the mailman will just keep piling mail on top of that piece of mail if I leave it in the box there, because he's too lazy to pick it up and look at it and see, hey, I wrote something on it, and he might have delivered it to the wrong address. So, eventually what I'll do is, if he don't take it in a couple of days, is I'll take that mail and I'll hand deliver it. So what I think happened probably was that they sent that to the other address, and it took them 3-4 days to figure out, hey, there's a box in this guy's mailbox that I have put in there 3 or 4 days ago, and it's still in the box, but he's getting all his other mail, that kind of deal. But it was, I'm sure that Primo dealt with the post office a little bit. It might have been a little bit of a hassle, but it was kind of a journey. This was a journey getting to me, but it's much appreciated. It's wonderful stuff. Now I still have a pretty sizable sample that a viewer of mine, a very loyal and long time viewer and subscriber of my channel, sent me, that'll last me months. So I got Martin de Condra for a while, but this is the brain bowl. From what I understand, it comes piled high with a Martin de Condra, and actually I really like the bowl concept. I've got one of those little Tupperware lid type deals, and I just set it on top of it like that when I set it on the shelf, because I just don't want dust in it. This is not a soap that I'm going to shave with every day. But anyway, Primo, Johnny, thank you so much. We're going to shave with this tonight and enjoy it. So that's the story. You know, it's just the soap that went all over the place before it finally decided to show up at my door. So we're going to use my Simpson Duke 2 in best. And for the razor, I hate when that happens. I can't believe I dropped that, but I did. My hands aren't doing real good today, and I didn't get a really good grip on it, so whatever. But anyway, it's a Gem push button. It's got a Blue Star blade in it. It's got 3 or 4 shaves on it. It's plenty sharp to take care of what I need. So tonight. So anyway, Primo, I really appreciate your willingness to pass this on to me. And Johnny, I thank you for thinking of me once again. Primo Tenore, that name, you know, I've read on the forums, he's a opera singer. As a musician, I can appreciate the skill it takes. One of the things that I like a lot in music is the human voice, the harmonies and stuff like that. I don't watch a lot of or listen to a lot of opera. I'm an old hillbilly, and we don't listen to a lot of that. But there's one particular type of opera. I don't remember what it is called, but it involves a tenor and a female singer, and what they do is they trade back and forth. It's like point counterpoint. You know, they call and response. He'll sing and she'll answer, or she'll sing and he'll answer, and the I don't know what you call it, the juxtaposition, the counterpoint of the male and female. Man, I love the way Martin DeCondre just, I mean, it lathers without a hitch. But anyway, the point and counterpoint of male, I need some more water now, of male and female voices, and that is just absolutely beautiful. It really, really have a hard time maintaining my composure when I listen to that, because it's so beautiful. But like I say, I can't remember what it's called. The Shave Mug Society is doing an SE. I already did one shave. They're doing an SE week, or SE month actually, and I'm participating in it as much as I can. I won't be shaving all month with SEs because I've got 5 SEs and that's it. So, you know, and I don't think I could stay away from my straights or my Gillettes for a month. But they got it wrote on the calendar. Excuse me a minute. The 14th through the 20th is SE week, and I'll be shaving all week with SEs that week. Lovely. I love the slickness. Martin DeCondre is a soap that, for me anyway, I don't know about anybody else, but if you don't get the water, if I don't get the water ratio right in it, then I don't get a lot of slickness out of it. But now if I get the water right, and I got the water right today, it's slick as snot. And I love the scent of it. You know, I really am overwhelmed by the huge amount of generosity that I have received. I've got to the point where when they have giveaways or PIFs or something, I can't even sign up for them because I've been so blessed. I mean, it would have to be something I really, really, really wanted to sign up for one, because I have been so blessed, just lovely. I've been so blessed that I just can't bring myself to do it. I mean, right now I just received, and I'll talk about that when I shave with it, but I just received something from another viewer, the same one that sent me that Martin DeCondra sample. I need to get a hold of him and let him know what he sent me has come in, but I just received another sample from him of another wonderful soap, and I'll be shaving with that soon. And I think I've got something else coming in the mail too, a couple of things actually, and it's just blows me away. And I'm so grateful, because a lot of the things I wouldn't have experienced, this right here, without the generosity of the person that I'm talking about now. I would never have tried Martin DeCondra, and without the generosity of Primo and Johnny Petrie, this would not be a part of my den, and I could not look forward to many, many months of shaving with this soap, which I absolutely, this stuff is, the lather from this stuff is just, to me, it's special. Are there other soaps that are just as good? Well, arguably, yeah. Do they cost near as much as this? Most of them don't. No. Do I care? Not one bit. I love this soap. And I can get them too. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. I like variety. I like all the different stuff that's out there. And I've got a shaving channel. Once again, an SE is just a wonderful shaver. But I have a shaving channel, and I welcome that kind of stuff, because I want to be able to share it with you guys. Whatever it is, whether it's a soap or a brush or a razor or even a new razor blade that I've never used before. I want to get you one more time good. So my den got a lot brainier. Unfortunately, I didn't. I'm still working on all the burnout brain cells of a misspent youth. Lovely shave, lovely soap, and I tell you, people might scoff at it because the aftershave that I'm fixing to use is a fairly frugal one. Oh, how can you use that with Martin the Condor? Well, I'm just shaving. So that's how that works. Let me dry my face. But this absolutely goes wonderfully well with Martin the Condor, believe it or not. I think it does anyway. Lovely. And if you'll notice, I don't put aftershave along the sides of my neck. If you remember, some of you might remember, I mentioned in a video a while back that I was having problems. I thought it was collar rash from wearing a suit 3 times a week. Well, come find out, everywhere else is fine, and it's useful. Alcohol is useful for controlling the oil on my face because I have oily skin. But these parts of my neck, once or twice a week is about all I can get away with. If I put too much alcohol on it, they break out. So there you go. But right here and along my face and cheeks and chin, it's not a problem. The only thing I can assume is that there's a lot more oil here, and right along in here, my skin doesn't get as oily, and so it doesn't like as much alcohol. But I can't be sure of that. I don't know. I just know that it breaks me out. If I use too much of it on my neck. All right. Wonderful shave. Wonderful soap. Wonderful razor. Primo, thank you so much for being so generous with this. Johnny, man, you blow me away. Thank you so much for not only for sharing, but saying, hey, I know somebody that would like that, because I really appreciate it a whole lot. And I'm good every time that I use this. I'll think of Primo and I'll think of you. And yeah, awesome. All right, folks. God bless you. And I will see you later.
Huh.